class. My topic today is healthy food combination. Healthy food combination is also known as food pairing, meaning the pairing your food together. What is food pairing? Food pairing is a method of identifying which food goes well together, because not every food goes together, even though we do it a lot. So what they do in food pairing is they put the food together by analyzing chemical components that they have in common. They check to see what are the chemical components they have in common, and then they put it together. Okay, I'm gonna let us ask ourselves this question. I'm asking myself too. Do you sometimes feel bloated or uncomfortable after you eat a meal? Okay, already got one. If your answer is yes. Oh, the next question. Do you just plan your meal anyhow according to your feelings? Oh, I feel like I want to have some fried chicken today, or some steak, or some beans. Or do you plan your meals according to the nutritional value, according to what meal go with what? If your answer is yes to any one of those questions, then you have been doing it wrong. Yes. You have to be intentional about how you prepare your food, making a menu. No mama tell us in this family to have menu for a family, because when you plan a menu, you can also see what food goes with what. Instead of just getting up and say, oh, I'm going to prepare a meal, sometimes you might put the meals wrong. So you have to be intentional and educate yourself about food combination to get it right. Otherwise, we might not know. I didn't know until I've been doing the research on food pairing. As you educate yourself, you have to start put it into practice immediately, like as of today, as you learn about food pairing. It is important to know the food groups that are involved in healthy food combination. So like we have proteins, proteins consists of legumes, beans, walnuts, cheese, eggs, just to name a few. Then we have another food group, carbohydrates, cereal, wheat, pumpkin, potato, yuca. A lot of us like yuca? The next one, we have veggies. We have our leafy green veggies, kale, cabbage, cucumber, bell pepper, stuff like that. And then we have fat and oils, like, avocado, fats from avocado, coconut oil, and just to name a few. Then fruits. We have sweet fruits such as bananas, dates, fig grapes. We have fruits that are subacidic, such as apple, pear, cherries, mango, just to name a few. Then you have acidic fruits, that's like orange, lemon, pineapple, strawberries, etc. So now I'm going to healthy food combination. First thing, you eat fruit on its own. You don't combine fruits with anything else. Fruit nutrients are best absorbed in the body in this way. Have the fruits in the morning or have it around noon. You combine veggies with carbohydrates, legumes, and proteins. You combine foods that are rich in slow release carbohydrates, such as pasta, rice, or proteins. You do those with veggies. So don't just have rice with no veggies. That's not a good combination. It says, be careful when mixing animal proteins or fats. You have to be careful when you're mixing those things together. You mix legumes with veggies. When you mix legumes and veggies together, it is rich. It's a rich form of protein by mixing those two together. Then another form of combination is protein with veggies. So animal protein such as meat, egg, and fish can take a toll on your body, and it requires a longer time for digestion. So you can avoid like acid reflux and gas by making healthy food combination, by combining veggies such as asparagus, zucchini, or cucumber together. You mix lentils with rice. Excuse me. Sorry. You mix lentils with rice. The next thing you combination is you eat steak. When you're having steak, make sure you're combining with garlic and onions together. Can also have steak with asparagus. Garlic and onions are encouraged when you're making your protein, because it's good when you're cooking like meats. That is a good combination. Your steak, your chicken, garlic or onion is very good because it makes it easier to absorb. Okay, now let me go see what is chickpeas with spinach. Chickpeas provide carbohydrates, fiber, and iron, which combine well with water, vitamin C, and there's also calcium in spinach. The next thing you can combine, cheese. When you're having your cheese, have it with veggies and nuts. Leafy salads with cheese, almonds, or dip in yogurt sauce make a great mix. Vegetable and nuts are neutral foods that don't produce acidity in the stomachs. If you're making potatoes, it's good to put potatoes and red peppers together. It is a powerful antioxidant and it converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is essential for your eyes, for your eyesight, and it's also, and hot peppers are also rich in capsaicin. I never heard of that one. If you're making spaghetti, mix it with pesto sauce. Pesto sauce is delicious and it combined with basil, pine nuts, which allow allow the fat soluble vitamin in the herb to better absorb. Also, if you're making eggs, eggs go well with spinach. It is very high in nutrients. There's a study that showed that when you eat spinach with eggs, it absorbs up to 9 times more antioxidants and carotene than those who eat eggs by itself, and just 9 times just by adding spinach. So we see that healthy food combination is for benefits. We have to educate ourselves to know about healthy food combination. It's not gonna happen like that. We have to intentionally educate ourselves, and as we learn the foods that goes together, then we also have to pray, because sometimes we say we're doing stuff on our own. We can't really do it. So we have to ask Daddy to help us to make sure we combine these food together so we can get the maximum nutrients, so we can get the maximum result from food. We know food is good. Some of us with our background, they put stuff together that not even supposed to go. So as we're here, we're privileged to be here to learn what food goes with what. I pray that Daddy will give us the grace to combine our food right. So as we combine it, we get maximum results. And as we get that maximum results, we not only keep it for ourselves, but we pass it to others. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mama Scott.
Man.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mama Scott.
Thank you, Mama Scott.
You're welcome.
I did not hear fufu and arrow. How do we combine fufu with arrow?
Thank you, Mama
It's not gonna
Scott.
have- Mr. Bai is not happy. No, she
Yuka.
said carbohydrate. No, she said carbohydrates go with veggies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mama, food and arrow is yuca, yum. You say
Arrow
yum,
is
don't go with
validated.
protein.
Papa's
All right, what stood out for you? Questions for Mama Scott? Anything you want to say or add? Go ahead. Yes, come on.
Go ahead, Miss Susie.
Thank you,
Go ahead. Yes, so
Mama Scott. Sorry, I didn't get. What do I combine salmon with? I know I missed that. Yeah.
So, salmon goes with, like, you can mix salmon with asparagus.
Yep.
And it's also healthy for you when you're having your salmon to put some lemon and herbs on your salmon. Yeah. You can also have salmon with a little rice, not a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mama Scott,
there's a
Hi,
question.
Sister Ruka.
You can
so
add.
for the eggs, yes, I'm back, Mama. For the eggs, right? Is
Yeah.
it just spinach? Because personally, I usually I like to shred cabbage and carrots and just put them in the fridge. When I'm making eggs, I put them there with spinach. I usually mix several vegetables. So my question is, do you just use spinach by itself, or is it safe when you add things like cabbage and carrots together in the egg?
Based on my research, I haven't seen anything about adding if cabbage goes well with eggs. I'm not sure.
Let me help you, Mama Scott.
Okay, go ahead, Papa Scott. Thank you.
Yeah, it goes well with it.
So what was the
Basically,
question? I think, did you all understand the question? I keep wanting to
Yes.
understand.
Yes, I
Place
understand.
the question and then answer it, Papa, please.
Okay.
Yes, she wanted to know if eggs can go with other things other than just spinach.
Mhm. Okay, so you got
Right.
it. It's always
Yes.
good to understand the question.
Yes.
before-
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. So spinach is a veggie. Cabbage is still a vegetable. For instance, they have omelets that we always put veggies in. So basically, protein and veggies goes good together. The starch is what throws it off kilter. Like, so if you're gonna put potato because it's high in starch, it's gonna mess with the chemicals.
Hmm.
So, like, you know how we normally do breakfast with bread? Like, you get bloated after that because the protein and the starch doesn't digest well together.
Oh.
Wow.
So what's the answer then? If I didn't get the
Can you
answer.
make that omelette? Now that you talk about potato, if you make that omelette, make it with the veggies. Can you still serve it with like potato fries or plantain?
With the potatoes, no, because it will give you bloatedness because of the starch. So basically, eggs and veggies together. Take the starch out and you'll be fine.
Wow.
Thank you, Papa Scott.
Thank you, Papa
You're
Scott.
welcome.
So the rule of thumb is don't eat meats with carbs.
Mhm.
Protein.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Animal proteins.
No, really. So another protein can go.
Yes.
Like
So
beans.
like veggie-based protein because they're still on the same platform. But animal protein is more fat soluble, so it takes longer than a veggie protein. So for instance, like beans, if you're eating beans with potatoes, it's not gonna give the same effect because the origin is still the same.
Okay. Now you see
I
why
get it.
you get it.
Yes, Mama.
I still didn't get it. That's why I was like, you see why some of us need to do extra study. Can you explain? Say it in your own words. No pancakes and eggs, of course.
Even though we like
Yes.
it, because I
Oh,
like pancakes and eggs. Oh my.
really? No pancake with egg.
Huh?
No.
No pancake
Hey,
with eggs. Mm-mm.
So, Mom,
yeah.
basically, you keep the
Yeah,
But they
veggies.
use eggs to make pancakes.
to make pancakes.
Yeah.
But they're teaching you right.
Yeah.
They're teaching you right combination. Okay, stay with the O one. Stay with-
Minister, bye. You can make pancakes with baking powder
yeah, without egg.
instead of eggs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, baking
Yes,
powder.
because all eggs does is it
Oh.
adds a raisin. Egg. The purpose in eggs for pancake is binding and raisin. Flour by itself is very binding because of the protein maker of wheat.
Mhm.
And so all you would need to get it to rise is baking powder.
But then how are we going to eat pancake without any protein? Or we shouldn't just eat the pancake then?
Yes.
No, you can eat pancake with veggie proteins. It's
Like
just
what? What
when it give you okay, so like beans. If you get pancake with beans,
Wow.
it's fine. It's not gonna get you bloated.
Okay.
Mm.
Pancake and beans, no
So-
blood.
No pancake with the
No eggs.
There we
Wow.
go. Pancake, you don't go. We know why
So
you.
bye-bye pancake.
Yes.
You know,
no pancake with egg with
Oh,
sausage.
most American breakfast when you mostly do pancake, it comes with syrup, not with eggs. It's pancake and syrup.
It's true.
Take it and
You're
keep it.
right. You're so right.
yes.
One keep it.
They mainly do with the syrup and fruits like berries. That is
Yeah.
true. You're right.
Mhm.
They
You're
hardly
so
give you
right.
egg with it. It's true.
Yeah,
No, you have to
Right.
order eggs if you want it.
that's so true. Oh, God.
So you can eat carbohydrate with a protein if only the protein is from animal or from
No,
No.
from
plant.
plants, yeah.
Okay, because they are the same family.
Yeah, because the okay. Animal-based protein,
Mhm.
okay, the meat itself, it has different kind of a fiber and amino acid that builds the muscle of the animal up. The veggies, it does not have the same mecha that builds meat. It's more in line with the veggies. So therefore it's gonna digest faster. The meat is gonna take longer. So you're gonna have some that go fast and some that's gonna take longer. And that's why you get bloatedness because the process of digestion is gonna extend because it's still trying to break the meat down.
Gee. No spaghetti and beef. No, it doesn't work now. And that's
No.
what
Hey.
our children with actually just
Mhm.
makes
And that's
Yes.
Mom, if you look at the culture of the Italian people, they're mostly obese. They get in trouble over time because that's their diet
Yes,
and
yes.
they're eating those food that does not go together
Mhm,
and they run
mhm,
into health problems.
Mhm.
mhm. You are right, Papa.
Pasta and meatballs.
Yeah,
Mhm.
pasta and meatballs way. Jesus.
Yeah. And you can't forget the garlic bread and garlic nuts.
Mhm. All right.
Oh, thank you so much, Mama Scott. Hey.
Oh, you're
Thank
welcome.
you, Mama
You're
Scott.
welcome, family.
Hey.
Hey. I
Thank you,
received
Mama Scott.
You're welcome.
grace to do
Mama
my
Mama
The
Scott, please
pasta
send
and
us your
meatballs.
list.
Okay,
Yes,
I'll
Send
send
it,
it.
you send it on the
send
platform.
us your list. Yes.
Yes, I'll send it.
So the rule of thumb
Mm.
is eat things that go together. For example, animal protein goes with veggie,
all veggies.
Yes.
all veggies. You can eat all your
Mhm.
steak with veggies. You can eat your
Yes.
fish with veggies.
Yes.
That's the only one I know. You can eat fruits with what? Or fruit go by
Fruits
themselves.
by itself.
Fruit by
Fruits by
itself.
himself.
By itself.
I used
Yeah.
to eat
You
fruits
can-
with nuts. So how
You
about
can eat rice with
That's why we're
veggies.
here.
Why not?
I used to eat fruits anytime.
I mean,
Anytime.
fruits and nuts. Do fruits go together with nuts?
He said
Sugar
fruit by
content,
itself.
Mom.
Sugar content.
Yeah, the sugar and the fat. Because nuts is mainly fat. Fruits is mainly fructose and fiber. So you're gonna mix those two.
So it's gonna give me. It's still gonna give somebody bloating.
It's like trying to make a smoothie.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, look at this. put fruits in a blender and then put it and try to make smoothie and see how it's gonna look.
It looks
It's not
very good.
gonna
Papa. I
blend.
tried it before.
That's what it'll look like.
Mhm.
Mm.
Don't blend it out all the way. Just do a rough blend.
Mhm.
Because our digestive system, it goes through different intestine and processing.
Mhm.
So if you do like what's gonna happen when the oils from the nuts start to go with the fruit, it'll have this kind of a fading look. But if you continue to blend it out, then it's gonna mix in the fat and the fruits together, so it's not gonna look as bad.
Mm. All right. Now, what is food poisoning? Now that we're talking on this, what is food poisoning? Mama Scott, thank God your husband is here, so you save your head.
Yeah, you have more knowledge in this. So I'll put Papa Scott.
So food poisoning, it doesn't really have to do with food combination at all.
Oh.
It has to do with bacteria and different enzymes in food. So
Mm.
food poisoning is our foodborne illness. It has to do with they call it FATOM. Now most people won't know it because it comes with the industry. So FATOM is food time safety. So basically there's a temperature that
Mhm.
food have to be at all times. It has to, and then there is an in between that they call the food danger zone. So for instance, if you go to the store and you get chicken, frozen chicken, they're holding it below 30, 35 to what is it? So 35 below minus 35 to
Mhm.
50. I might be wrong. I'm trying to remember. So if you get that chicken, you have 6 hours to put the chicken away. 6 hours. So it's gonna start dropping temperature. So basically, you see, it start thawing out. Now, if it gets below 70 degrees, it's in the danger zone. Now, the longer it stays in the danger zone, now you don't see anything wrong. But what happened is the bacteria start to multiply.
No.
And if you don't cook it to 165 degrees and you eat it, you will have food poisoning. Another instance is you don't cook the chicken all the way. In order for salmon to die, that's in the chicken itself, it has to cook at least to 165 degrees. If you undercook it, you will have salmonella and you will contaminate other people because it actually doesn't leave you until 2 weeks. Even after you get over it, you still can get somebody infected. So it has really to do with how you handle food for food poisoning.
Wow. This
Thank
is
you, Papa Scott.
You're
deep.
welcome.
So
Very deep.
means when you just eat any combination, what is that called? Food confusion.
No,
Mama.
it's
The
you
name now.
overwork your stomach, and so
And it
Ah.
causes
your
to be
stomach is starting
bloated.
to digest all of that.
Mhm.
So a lot of times what
Yeah.
happens when your stomach is trying to digest all the different complex food, it put you in sleep mode and they call it rioting because it needs to put you out so we can stop doing all these other functions and focus on digesting alone.
Mhm.
So it makes you sleepy.
What is the question? There's a question in the chat box. Before we read the one in the chat box, I want to ask that. So what's the solution? What if you, like some people when they're breaking their fast, they can't hold themselves, they just eat everything in their fridge. What do you do if you have wrongly combined food? Is there a remedy? Papa Scott.
Well, the first,
Hopefully not seesaw flush.
what did you say, Mom?
What do you do if you've combined?
Mom, okay, one of the things. So I'll answer it in two parts.
Okay.
First part is do a preparation. Meal prep is very encouraged because it helps the bench eating. Because the reason why we bench is because you don't have anything ready at hand. If you have your meal ready at hand, you'll have that, and you will be brain will be satisfied, you'll be full. If you don't have it, you'll start grab anything. So when you get to that point of just grabbing anything and eating, and now you feel really bad after, one solution is go to bed. Just go to bed and let your body work. The next thing you can do, you just have to allow the body to do its work. You have to give it time. The next thing you can do that will stop you from benching is, which I actually did it, because the reason why you bench, you have some bad bacteria that needs to come out. They're telling you you have to eat. So I got this tea. I'll go find it in a minute, and it's a laxative. So I know that I'm gonna break and I'm not gonna run for food. So I took that laxative and it cleaned me out. So now I'm in control of my appetite. I don't have to run to eat because I don't even feel hungry. So it controls the appetite when you get, because at that time of fasting, you're doing so much detoxification that your body is doing. When you get out all of that, you will not even feel like you want to eat. So you won't run to go and eat.
Wow, that's good. Miss Chunga, help us come. So when you feel like, when you're about to break the fast, just take that tea. Papa will show us the tea. Papa, put it on Creative Corner.
Yeah, so let me.
When we are fasting, we just drink that tea, Sister Yvonne.
And I suggest
Yes, Mama. Thank you.
drink it the night before. If you're gonna break Friday,
Oh, the
do it
night
Thursday.
before. Okay.
So this is what it is. I don't know if it's.
See now, oh,
No,
wow.
it's the
It's the
same.
same now. It's the
Yeah.
same. It's just different. This is the organic one.
Yeah. Okay. Oh,
We
I
know
didn't know that.
We know it. Okay.
Yeah.
Present.
So and that take
Send
care of
both
the
variety
claim.
on Creative Corner. Google that one. I think that one is from Kroger.
Is that from Coca-Cola?
Yes,
Yeah,
this
that's
is
from
from Kroger. It
The
comes in a
same tea,
box
that's
like
Kroger
this.
brand, organic brand. But the other one that we always use is
Mhm.
from anywhere and everywhere.
No, it's herbal, Mama.
Walmart.
It is herbal, but when we're getting herb tea, we want to get organic. The reason is minimize the amount of pesticides, so you don't drink pesticide so much. And you can tell the difference when you're drinking an organic tea versus a non-organic tea, because you can actually taste the herbs.
Yes.
You know, you can really taste it. So get organic.
Tea Drinkers Association. Oh yeah. Organic.
Oh, yay. Oh, yay.
All right. Awesome. That is super good. We're gonna take a break. Sister Elizabeth want mommy to eat, so go and eat.
Elizabeth. Hey.
Can we put our hands together for the power couple, the Scots? Timely help in times of need.
Yes. Amen.
3 husband points. Hallelujah.